basically in the same category, age-wise. I was a student at Arts High. He was a student at Southside. In 1972, when he was a junior, you were a senior at Southside High School, he started a petition drive to change the name of Southside High School to Malcolm X High School. That's the man right there. Like, I'm taking you to the origins of a historical thing. That's the origin right there. Like when you drive by and you see Malcolm X's name on that high school, you think, you know, it just got there, you know, like it just got there. No, he got it there. He was the one. He got 1,000 signatures. I was on the Board of Education. He came to the board meeting. He said, I have 1,000 signatures of students who want to change the name of Southside High School to Malcolm X High School. I was on the board. I said, I move it. Jesse Jacobs said, I second it. And they voted for it. And then all hell broke out. No, for real. It got dangerous. I had to come up with security to get the brother out to high school. The teachers had told the students that they were not going to get into college if they had a high school diploma with Malcolm X's name on it. The coaches told members of the football team to attack him. His life was literally in danger. I had to get a van with Board of Education security and come up there and get him out of the school. And then I had to go back to the school and before an entire auditorium full of students explain why we needed to keep the name Malcolm X on the high school. The auditorium was packed. Anybody been over to Malcolm? They got a balcony. They brought almost every student in the school. And I guess they thought the students were going to boo me and run me out of the school. And I just tried to explain to them as patiently and as calmly as I should why this was a historical thing and they needed to lay ownership of it. They needed to have ownership. And the students accepted, and it's been Malcolm X High School for almost 50 years. 50 years. But listen, it doesn't end there. For years, alumni of the school have tried to change the name back. And this is something about revolutionary change. You must always remain vigilant. Because what was done in a revolutionary type situation can be undone. And that's why you have counter-revolutions. You had the French Revolution and then you had a counter-revolution. And in many of the third world countries that we supported the liberation struggles of, they have had counter-revolutions, and the parties that led the liberation struggle are no longer in power in those places. The party of Kwame Nkrumah is no longer in power. The party of Julius Nyerere, and he was in Ghana, the party of Julius Nyerere in Tanzania is no longer in power. The PAIGC of the great African revolutionary theoretician Amilcar Cabral, PAIGC, Party for the Independence of Guinea-Bissau and Cape Verde, that party is no longer in power. The party of Sékou Touré in the Republic of Guinea is no longer in power. So when you change something, you have to, number one, build a structure that can be vigilant. And when that change you made is under attack, that structure mobilizes into action to protect that which you change. And that's what we're in now. We're in a period of counter-revolution now. Openly counter-revolution. Not even disguised as any kind of bourgeois progressive measure. This is counter-revolution. Yes, we hate black people and we don't want them around. We want to overturn Brown. teachers the teachers. No, we don't want them to have the right to vote. We're going to purge 1 million of them in Georgia and 1 million more in North Carolina and as many as we can in Arizona and Wisconsin and Michigan. This is counter-revolution. And we have to rise to the occasion and protect that which we have built. If there are any people who are not on any mailing lists or didn't receive any kind of notice and you want to keep getting notices from us, text your information to 973-801-0001. Text your information to us so you can stay on our mailing list. But I want to thank everybody that came out today. Don't you think this was a great rally today? I think this was a great rally today. We had a huge turnout. You should have looked. I was at the front of the line looking back. That line went all the way back. We was at Broad Street and the line was still at Washington Street. We had a great turnout today, and I'm sure...
Life in the Struggle. Read the book.
Right, and there's a book called Life in the Struggle, written by somebody named Larry Hamm. You need to read that book. I got copies in the car. If anybody want to buy a copy, I got to sell them. I can't give them away.
Ooh.
I got to sell them. Yes, I got them in the car. We're going to close out with 7 strong around me. Let me say, before we close, express my admiration for Brother Bashir Akinyele. Give him a big hand. Bashir has been at Weequahic High School for almost 25 years, teaching black studies, raising the consciousness of black students, helping them to understand why their history is important and why they should know it's important. He been catching hell. Can you imagine that? He trying to teach the children black studies, and the administrations have been giving him hell. They've been giving him hell in the school. They've been giving him hell from the central office. And you don't know about it because it's not in the newspaper. But anybody that stands up and tries to teach our history and do the right thing, they're gonna make it hard on them. There's a brother that used to teach at Weequahic High School. His name's Sanford Williams.
That's right.
I'm a witness about how hard the chairman of the social studies department tried to make it for him because I was his student. What happened? What's going on? The CIA? I'm a licensed social studies teacher. I had to do my practicum. When you get your license to teach, you have to do you have to do 90 days of teaching under a mentor. Sanford Williams was my mentor. That department chairman would come in every day at the end of the day, questioning Sanford Williams. Why are you teaching this? Why are you teaching that? Why are you showing so many films? Why are you talking about black all the time? Where are the other lessons in social studies? They make it hard, or you think just because we elect black people and get control of the board of education that somehow it's going to be easier? It's just as hard. Because it's not just about changing complexion, it's about changing structures, brothers and sisters. It's about institutional change and systemic change. But Brother Akinyele is going to close us out with 7 strong Harambe.
All right.